The man-eating plant thrives in dark, eerie environments and would love to have your neighbors over for dinner. This colossal carnivore has sprouted a sinister 6 feet tall. Its fearsome head sports bright, glowing eyes, and its large, pointy teeth enable it to enjoy a diabolically diverse diet. With long, leafy arms, thick stalk, and detailed plant features, this bush is a botanist's dream and your worst nightmare. Its large, leafy paws move and sway as it taunts, because this hungry houseplant likes to talk to its food.
I could swallow you in one bite.
The man-eating plant will satisfy your appetite for spooky Halloween thrills. Happy Halloween. And thanks for shopping at the Home Depot.
If you're looking for a pleasure cruise, you've come to the wrong boat. This Ferry of the Dead is your one-way ticket to the Underworld. This colossal captain of the abyss looms huge at nearly 7 feet tall. This demon craft will not be deterred in moving its skeleton passengers down the river Styx. The ferryman's face illuminates within his tattered shroud in a sinister red hue. Its bony fingers and arms emerge from its creepy gray cloak to grip and row the oar. The boat is also full of poor passengers headed straight to their final resting place. This eerie vessel glows in the darkest of nights with gleaming red eyes upon its skull-topped bow. The stern is capped with a lantern that burns orange, highlighting a trail of places been and places yet to go. Built with purple and rich golden inlays, this vessel screams detail and decadence. The ferry is sound-activated to produce creepy effects that beckon lost souls.
I have many souls to take.
With an adapter and batteries to give it power, it can ferry the dead for hours and hours. Guard your soul near the Ferry of the Dead. This underworld ship will fill you with dread. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot.
The Inferno Reaper burns with a fiendish flame and a desire to steal your soul. This bony brute stands a monstrous 7 feet tall. Its enormous and fearsome scythe looms just as large in the night. Its gargantuan form is sculpted from the bones of the Reaper's countless victims. Its yellow glowing eyes and chattering toothy mouth leer menacingly from its ghoulishly gaunt skeleton face. And its chest of flame burns with a bright orange flame within a broad, bony rib cage. This Reaper also utters evil sentiments that will chill you to your bones.
You there, I have come for your soul.
Its dreadful details include a dark, tattered cloak and hood, and menacingly long bone fingers and hands. Let this giant, dreadful Inferno Reaper bring the fire to light up your spooky decor this year. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot. The Grave Warrior is an undead berserker who rises from the grave to spread fear on All Hallows Eve. Only the brave won't be frightened by this imposing 6-foot soldier of the Underworld. This death-dealing skeleton turns from side to side in search of enemies to slice with its mighty weapon. He's cloaked in imposing armor, a commanding cape, and boasts a terrifyingly sharp axe. While his horned helmet and detailed gauntlets add a finishing touch to its fearsome presence. This knight in shining horror has bright crimson LED eyes and a moving mouth that utters eerie phrases.
I hunt these lands in search of a challenging battle and some hard-fought glory.
This creep from beneath's motion sensor knows when your guests are near and will activate to conjure their darkest fears. This maniacal grave warrior will be a noble addition to your spine-chilling scene. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot.
Till death do us part, the haunting ghost bride is here to remind you that love is forever. This otherworldly apparition stands an intimidating 6 feet tall. She moves as smooth as silk, rising and falling in true ghostly fashion. Her spectral movements are accompanied by spooky sounds. She has blackened lips, cracked features, and glowing red eyes that search for her long-lost love. This bride is dressed for the occasion, with a flowing black dress, bridal veil, and bouquet of black roses. This spooky and tragic haunting ghost bride will know love nevermore, but your guests will appreciate her ghoulish decor. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot.
Want to make your neighbor's skin crawl? This creepy jack-in-the-box is a disturbing surprise they'll never forget. Looming over 6 feet tall, this fearsome toy is no child's play. His bulging, glowing eyes will pierce your soul. Its ghastly costume, bulbous red nose, and unnerving, toothy grin will bring your circus nightmares to life. Its giant hands will taunt your guests as it tilts excitedly from side to side. It utters 6 chilling phrases that will haunt your dreams.
Let's put a smile on that face of yours.
Just plug it in and wait for victims to come near. It will sense them, then bring them fear. This creepy jack-in-the-box delivers surprise and spite to liven up your Halloween night. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot. Watch out for the king of the Underworld. He extends his realm by stealing souls. This monstrous monarch stands a mighty 6 feet tall. He's got gleaming white eyes and a torso that moves from side to side to survey his kingdom of the damned. His spooky scepter lights up, encased by a distinctive bone mohawk, and he'll welcome you straight to his bleak, black pit of doom.
Bow down, you petulant gutter snipe.
His eerie attributes include black-lined eyes, shocking white hair, and a bejeweled crown that lets you know who's the real royal ruler. And easy plug-in operation. This king of the Underworld is ready to rule as a standalone character, or as part of any Halloween scene. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot. The 3-faced Jester of the Underworld is no joke. This hideous, crackling terror stands a menacing 6 feet tall. Peer into his glowing white soulless eyes to enter the world of terror. It tauntingly moves from side to side, looking for new victims to entertain. And your Halloween guests will marvel as this devil's realistic moving arm and sculpted hands bring its mask before its fiendish face. This high-class horror has painted features, detailed clothing, and 2 extra masks. Switch them out to increase the comedy or tragedy. This Joker's mouth has blackened lips, rotting gums, and a wicked sense of humor.
We are going to have so much funsy fun playing evil characters, and we've only begun.
This 3-faced Jester of the Underworld knows just when to jest. But scaring people is what he does best. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot. This mad scientist and many mad scientists are cooking up some diabolical schemes. This terrifying technician is a titanic 6 foot 4 inches tall, towering over his tiny doppelganger. He has ghost white hair, deep smile lines, and gleaming red eyes, where you can see the madness firsthand. The skull-topped beaker in his realistically detailed hand glows green and red, like an uncontrolled chemical reaction. His little friend matches his appearance with a realistically furrowed brow and red glowing steampunk goggles. Listen to their insane rantings as they passionately pursue their unholy experiments.
Don't move a muscle.
Are you sure this is gonna work, boss?
This might pinch a little.
There's even a fuse box that flashes white and lights up the mini scientist's brain. He sure gets a charge out of his work. Madness ensues anytime guests come near, and anytime an experiment goes horribly wrong. These two in matching lab coats are never far away. The mad scientist and mini-mad scientist deliver the weird science to perk up any Halloween scene. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping. This animated monster has broken free from his chains and is looking to wreak havoc in your neighborhood. This 6 foot monster is a towering terror. His hideous visage features the green hue, flat head, and stitches you expect from a classic Halloween monster. But he's also a real live wire, with spine-tingling cables that flicker and move as they jut out of his temples. People say he's sensitive, but the only emotion you'll see in his glowing eyes is rage. With patchwork clothes, tattered pants, and cobwebbed shoulders, this monstrosity looks like he's been to the grave and back. This big brute has a moving mouth and some deep thoughts to share.
Trick-or-treaters, beware!
He's got huge green hands and detailed shackles, and will spring to life to scare any who come near. This green giant is a terrifying addition to any indoor or covered porch display. The 6 foot animated monster will put a charge into your holiday decor. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot. The Inferno Scarecrow would never ever guard your farm. Its evil objective is to cause you harm. At 6 feet tall, this rapacious rag doll is an ominous figure in home or field. Its dilapidated face and menacing eyes blaze bright orange with the fire of the underworld on its burlap sack head. You'll be spooked by this demon of the corns, tattered clothes, exposed ribs, and long pointy fingers, and startled by its hard-swinging arm that springs into motion when its sensor is activated. Its powerful wails will set your nerves on edge.
Welcome.
The Inferno Scarecrow is fit for indoor or outdoor use. Its demonic disposition will scare crows, Halloween guests, and your loved ones too. Happy Halloween, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot.